Shalom, Israel. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well. Peace and blessings to the Akim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity. This is Amathia from the GMS Dallas camp. Wanted to do a quick lesson, Lord willing, this to be edifying. And basically going into the elect will be saved in the days to come. The elect will be saved through the destruction of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, who's coming to render his anger upon the whole world, upon the heathen nations, especially Esau, Edom, and also the 2/3 of our people. You know what I'm saying? When you go into Isaiah, you know, Israel do not know who they are. Okay, so they follow philosophies of Esau, and that is, what is those philosophies? That philosophy is the philosophy of death. Okay, but through the understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you know, our we will be preserved. Okay, the elect, the 144,000 will be preserved and delivered in those days in that time of destruction. You know, but like you say, alluding to Isaiah chapter 1, where it says, I believe the third verse, the ox know of his owner, and the ass know of his crib, but Israel do not know or do not consider. You know, roughly paraphrasing. Our people do not know who's bringing forth the judgment. All right, and that's the Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And the elect will be delivered in those times. Okay. Now, why do we go out and preach on the highways and byways and trying to let our people know what's coming? Didn't the prophets do that before? When they were getting ready to go into captivity, a prophet would always come amongst them and let them know what's about to happen. Now, in these days, you know, the prophets are on earth today. Okay, letting our people know that, you know, a new kingdom is coming upon this earth, and that's through the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And this earth will be destroyed. An everlasting kingdom is coming. All right, an everlasting kingdom is coming. But through that kingdom is going to be for that kingdom to flourish or come about. This whole place is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. Also, the chariots will come and render and bring forth destruction as well. Okay, you can read that in 2nd Ezra 13, Isaiah 66 and 15, and we can go on and on that. But what we're going to see is those chariots, and in that time, and that destruction is coming forth, everybody's going to see Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and they're going to also see the elect that's being beamed up, you know, through to the chariots. And this is Zechariah chapter 5. I'm going to start at the top. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes, and looked, and behold, a flying robe. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I said, I see a flying robe. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. All right. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stealeth shall be cut off, as on the side according to it, and every one that sweareth shall be cut off, as on the other side according to it. So what's coming forth, everyone will see, and everyone, you know, that has not been true to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, who is Israel, which is the so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans, they're going to basically be done away with and destroyed by the curse that goeth forth over the whole earth. And that curse that's going about the earth is those chariots. Okay, you're starting to see more and more chariots coming about, because the Lord did say, you know, in the end days that, you know, he's going to start visiting the earth. And the last couple of years, you have seen an abundance of chariot sightings. Okay, so let's let you know our time is short here. We're going to be delivered up out of this place, Lord willing. All right. And who's going to be delivered? Okay. Who got that seal, as it read in Ezekiel 9 and 4. But before we get that, you know what? Let's get that. Ezekiel 9. This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse. Let me see here. All right. All right. This is Ezekiel 9:4, and it reads, "And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry, and for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." All right. So he's going to go forth, and it's going to be a mark. Now, not the mark in Revelations 13 and 16. Now, that's the mark that Esau Edom will be putting up on you, and that's basically the mark of death. That's the chip. Okay. But this mark in Ezekiel 9:4, that's the mark of the men that sighing and crying. And what we do when we go on the highways and byways, we sigh and cry when we be doing this. We're doing a video. We're letting you know, hey, look who this man that's destroying you, Esau Edom. This is his world, and this is who's killing you. And he's getting ready to come down on you. All right? He know he got a short time. All right? Revelations 12 and 12. He knowing, but he got a short time. But we supposed to be rejoicing. And yet, that's what we're doing. We're rejoicing because we know the time is near for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah to come back. But until the end, we have to endure this hellhole we in. All right? So we're the men that go out and sigh and cry to let you know who these men are destroying us, and saying and praying and ask the Lord to deliver us from the wicked hand of this man. Now he's being revealed. Okay? Second Thessalonians 2 and 3 let you know he's the son of perdition is being revealed. Okay? All prophecies are starting to reign true more and more. You're seeing the prophecies just flourishing now. Okay? All right, so let's go to matter of fact, let's go to Salaki, Revelation 7. Now we already mentioned that the angels are gonna go about the ones and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men basically that will be delivered. Okay, this is Revelation 7, and I'm gonna start at the top. It says, "And after these things I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor the sea, nor of any tree." Okay? Now, when you read that, they'll think that's like, the green trees that's standing up, blowing in the wind. But that is actually not. Those are people. And we'll get into that as we go a little further through Revelation 7. Now this is verse 2. It says, "And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice of the four angels to whom it was going to hurt the earth and the sea." And what is though and why they said to hold back the winds from blowing? Those winds is that destruction, okay? That's destruction that the four angels set around the river of the Euphrates, trying to hold back those winds, to the time of the Lord for the destruction to ring out. And it says, verse 3 saying, "Hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads." Okay? And how can you know what those trees are? You go into Mark 8 and 24. This is Mark 8, verse 24. And it reads, "After he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking." Okay? That's what, and that's what, that lets you know that, though, it going into trees. The trees are the people. Okay, men is walking upon the earth. Verse 4. It says, and I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of children of Israel. Now this is a beautiful scripture here because Revelation 7 it goes into it's going to be each tribe 12,000 from each tribe. Okay, and you know, and basically that's who's going to be delivered. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you go into 2 Timothy, 2 and 10, 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 10, it reads, therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake. Okay, that's beautiful. That they may also obtain the salvation which is in Mashiach Yahushua with eternal glory. So we're out here sighing and crying, you know what I'm saying? Who's gonna? How are you gonna be the elect if you out here doing just doing whatever you want to do out here, but the Lord's supposed to come and put that set of mark upon you, like in Ezekiel 9:4. That don't even work out like that. How you gonna go and play basketball in the NBA, be one of the greatest, and you ain't even got out there and practice or nothing? You just been going sitting at home every day, eating Cheetos and shit, and then 5 years later, I'm gonna go try for the NBA. It don't work like that, all right? So the men is out here sighing and crying, okay? Those are going to be the partakers of the first fruit that's going to be delivered up. All right? It's going to be everyone that's out here? No, because, like I say, you have some that fall out. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have some that come in the time before the judgment comes. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. That's why we out here pushing the word. We have to have that faith, okay? You have to have that faith. And we have that faith because, and you build your faith, you build that substance. And we out here doing the work. Because faith without works is dead, okay? Faith without works is dead. But we know if you're doing the work and we know we have that faith, you can go into Hebrews 11, start at the top, because faith is the substance of things hoped for and evidence of things that's not seen. So we have that faith, and we're building that substance. And it's things that are unseen, but that faith builds us up. So we know that when it's time, we're going to see, and so is every eye. But the thing is, everybody is not going to be delivered up. It's going to be for the elect. All right? This is Matthew 24. Oh, and before I get to Matthew 24, if you go into in 2 Timothy 2 and 15, it also lets you know, they try to say GMS, we stay on the women, but we know and understand that our women, a lot of them is going to be saved through childbearing. Now, like I said, the 2/3 is just going to be destroyed. But if you go into 2 Timothy 2 and 15, they do advise that, the Israelite women will, they would be some that will be delivered up through childbearing. Because we're going to populate the earth, okay? We got to repopulate the earth. This is Matthew 24 and 20. I'll start at I'm gonna start at verse 19. If you go into verse 15 kind of going to 70 AD, the abomination of desolation. Now, we're going to start at 19 and we're going to work on down through 22. Matthew 24 and 19, it says, and woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. Okay? Now, who give suck are babies. You know what I'm saying? So that lets you know it's gonna be this second death is gonna be, you know, just like the first death, but it's gonna say things that you never seen before. Okay? You're gonna have what happened in the first death, the flood. 8 souls, the Lord delivered up out of that. Everyone else dead. This time you're gonna have the elect. The 144,000 going to be delivered up. What happened to the 2/3 of our nation, who are you so-called black, Latinos, and Native Americans, and we have scattered throughout, confusion of faces scattered throughout the other nations? You know what I'm saying? But what's going to happen to the other heathen nation and our people, the Israelites, the 2/3 of them? They're going to be put to death, okay? That second death. And this is going into it, going to verse 20. But pray ye that your flight not be in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall great tribulation, such as was not seen in the beginning of the world at this time, nor shall ever be. You know, Jacob's trouble. A lot of things that's coming about is never seen before. And then when the Lord come and deliver the kingdom, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be beautiful, like you say, but it's going to be terrible. A terrible sight. Like I say, going back to 2nd Ezra 13, where it says you're gonna have the everyone, all these other nations, countries fighting, and when they see the Lord return, every eye's gonna see him. But what they're gonna do? They're just gonna fight. They're gonna turn around and fight. They're gonna be scared, but the Lord's gonna put them in on the fight. But we're gonna be delivered up before that destruction's hit here on the planet Earth. Verse 17, verse 21. For then the great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor shall be. Verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh saved. Why is that? Because the Esau Edom is destroying everything. The earth is dying, the fishes are dying, the food is fake. Our people, everyone is dying. Extinction of different animals and different plant life is dying on a mass scale. And what this nigga try to do? Yes, Esau is a nigga. What do he try to do? He try to go and get and make his own type of mosquitoes, his own type of different animals and clones and different shit. This man want to get a replica. He want to be like the Most High. It tells you that in the scriptures. All right, but as it's reading the scriptures, except for those days to be shortened, there should be no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sakes, those days shall be shortened. And who is the elect? The ones that's gonna have their mark upon them, like as the mark in Ezekiel 9. All right. So if you take that chip, the mark of the beast in Revelations 13, around the 16th verse, there's no way you're the elect. All right. Lord willing, this was edifying. Like I say, the elect will be delivered up in those days. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the Akim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.